I would notice things about me. The fact that I was constantly tired. Doctors just said I was an insomniac and prescribed me some Z-Quil to drink every night. I noticed that my fingers were swollen every day, and my legs, and my ankles, and I noticed that they were all swollen. Doctors just said it was from cheerleading. I noticed that I was in pain pretty much every day. I just was in constant pain. Doctors said it was all in my head. And I noticed I had a horrible immune system. I was sick every other week. And doctors just said I need to eat more. In the doctor's defense, it's hard to diagnose something like this. But I knew what it was because my mother has it. Just doctors didn't listen to me. They thought I was a hypochondriac. But my senior year of high school, I guess they finally put the pieces together because it just got so severe. My senior year of high school, I was only 17. I was diagnosed with something called lupus, which is a chronic autoimmune disease. Lupus is rare. It affects almost 1.5 million people in America. It affects people of any race and gender. Ages, usually it's not young. Usually people get it when they're older, but I've always been very special. I haven't really told many people about this because for the longest time people just thought it was in my head. And then they actually made me believe that it was in my head. They made me believe that I wasn't sick. That I just wasn't okay in my head. But recently, I found out that it's worse. I don't want to be known as the girl with lupus, the severe case of lupus, who gets to plan out this future and might not get to live it. I've never wanted to be that person. But I want to be there for people. For other girls my age or younger who get this diagnosis. I think it's the end of the world. I thought it was the end of the world. When I found out I had lupus, it was too late. I had something called osteoporosis, and my kidneys started to go into failure. I went on dialysis, and I needed a transplant, but I wasn't eligible for one. So, just kept praying for dialysis. Eventually, I got better. Yay. And it was like I was given a second chance at life. I thought I was gonna die. I started going to youth group. I was part of a group known as the Unholy Trinity, and I even got my 2 girls to come with me. I thought I was gonna die. People with lupus, they suffer in silence. They don't look sick. I look perfectly healthy. I mean, besides a sinus issue right now, I'm seem perfectly healthy. But looks can be deceiving. No. Just because we're not suffering on the outside, it doesn't mean we're not suffering on the inside. What lupus is it's basically hell. I'll tell you that. Our healthy tissues inside of us are getting eaten alive to the point where there's none left. It then will start to affect your organs. They're like your kidneys and such, and sometimes even your heart. The first time that they said out loud that I had lupus, I'll be honest, I was scared shitless. My mom has lupus, and I seen what it's under. I was just so afraid that I will be the girl that is known for this. So I just didn't tell anybody. I kept it a secret from everyone. I didn't have support because I was too afraid to admit it. I need tissues, hold on. Lupus can be life-threatening. It has been life-threatening. It has killed people because it eats every healthy part of you away. You know? I'm making a video because it's gotten worse. And frankly, I don't know what to do. I usually know what to do, and I have no clue. This is my first time really coming out and saying it. I mean, last week when Selena Gomez announced that she had it, everything was kind of going on with me, and that's when I found out it got worse. So I went on Instagram, and I finally just said it. Just like, I have lupus. Most people don't see it as a severe thing. Some people are just like, oh, it's just your autoimmune system. Like, oh, that's no big deal. You don't need it. You do. You do need it. I am telling you that. Getting the diagnosis of lupus is scary as anything. Living day to day with it is horrible. You have some good days, thank God, but with every good day comes 1,000 bad days. And you just don't know what to do. But you're not alone. Most people make these videos about having suicidal thoughts or eating disorders or self-harm or cancer. And some of you may be looking at this and be like, it's just lupus, like, no big deal. It is. It's a very big deal. It's something so big that some people need chemotherapy. It's something so big that people do die from it. People are dying from it. I am now 18, so it's just like a year later since I've been diagnosed. I'm a freshman in college, and I am a cheerleader still. Doctor told me that I should take a break from it all. Focus on getting better. So, yeah. Especially with cheer. Which I intentionally plan to do. But then I realized, why am I putting my life on hold for something that's not going to go away? I can't just stop everything because of this disease. If I'm going to die, I want to die doing the things I love. I want to die living the life of a normal 18-year-old girl. Go out, go to parties, get drunk out your mind. Not gonna lie, I got shit-faced the other day, and so bad I don't even remember it. You know what? That's not good for my lupus. And I know that's not good for my lupus. Now, when you have lupus, you're not supposed to be drinking or smoking or doing anything like that. But I might not have time in the future to do it. So I'm gonna do it now. I'm not saying that I'm going out and being completely reckless. But if you get diagnosed with this at a young age, you don't know what to do. You feel like you have to live life with safety locks on everything. That's not the case. You can go out, you can have fun, you can go to parties, get drunk, get high. You can do cheerleading, volleyball, soccer, softball. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. You don't have to let this disease define your life, despite what your doctor says. Now, your doctor does know what's best for you, yes. They only know what's best for you physically, not mentally. I can tell you this, when I quit cheer, I was going crazy. Like, I need something to do. And it's important to stay in shape with lupus. It's important to take care of your body. So, I rejoined cheer. I got bitched at for it, but I did it. I don't know if I have a future. And I thought I admitted it and came to terms with it, but I guess I didn't because I am terrified. I am completely and utterly terrified. And I don't admit that very easily. But maybe it's time that I have to start. I am scared because I just want to be normal. That's all I wanted. I didn't want all this to happen. I didn't want to be the girl who won't get to see her 21st birthday. I had plans and dreams of graduating college and getting my doctorate in psychology and becoming a psychiatrist for people who self-harm and have eating disorders and suicidal thoughts and all that. Just strictly them. I had plans of making a difference. But my plans got canceled. I don't know what to do. And I know I'm probably going to regret posting this because people are going to say shit to me. But you know what? Go ahead and say it. There's nothing that you can say that could hurt me any more than what I'm dealing with. But to anybody else who's dealing with this, I want you to know it's not the end of the world. You know, getting this diagnosis, it's painful. And it's scary. But it's not the end of the world. You just have to reach out and tell someone. Don't hide it like I did. Don't isolate yourself like I did, because you're gonna regret it. I'm not saying go broadcast to the world. I'm saying tell the people who matter to you most that you're going through this, because you are going to have days where you are in so much pain that you're just going to be a bitch to everyone. That's me on a daily basis. You know what? They won't understand. And you know what? Even if you tell them, they probably won't understand, because people can't understand something that they're not going through. Even though they say that they understand, they don't. But they can get an understanding. You don't have to end your life. You know, put safety locks on every door of opportunities because you're diagnosed with this. You can go out and have fun. Get shit-faced drunk to the point where you don't remember anything. Get that hangover. You can live a normal life. I promise you that. Life is short, and that is something that I realized from this. And you can't spend your whole life scared to try things. You know, people are gonna say shit about it. People are gonna say shit to you about how you're reckless and all that stupid shit. But fuck them. It's your life. And for some of you, it's not a long life that you have to live. So live it while you can. Don't let lupus define you. It's something that you can live with. You know, you might not be able to get rid of it, but you can live with it. It's hard at first, I know. But coming from experience, I promise you, it's gonna be okay.